Chosen one, listen with your spirit right now, because what's happening to you in this very moment is not ordinary. Heaven has just shattered the chains wrapped around your soul, and the pieces that once broke you, the memories, the wounds, the heaviness you tried to hide from the world, they are being gathered gently by the hands of God and turned into something unbreakable. Right here, while you're reading these words, something in the unseen just shifted. Not slowly, not over months. In an instant, your soul just moved from fractured to whole, from wounded to repaired, from broken to restored. Heaven is repositioning you. God is reaching deep into the parts of you that you thought were too damaged to save, the parts you covered up, the memories you buried, the pain you convinced yourself you healed alone. He is not patching you. He's not covering you. He is performing divine surgery, rebuilding what life tried to destroy. While you were trying to hold yourself together, God was collecting every broken piece, every shattered dream, every abandoned hope, every wounded memory that made you feel like you would never be whole again. He saved them, protected them, and now He is putting them back in place, not to return you to who you were, but to reveal who He designed you to be from the beginning. And what I'm about to show you will finally explain why certain wounds wouldn't close, why old pains kept resurfacing, why pieces of you felt scattered across seasons you wish you could forget. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation for the restoration happening right now. Chosen one, if your soul feels this truth, if your spirit feels that stirring, type restored, and mark this moment as the one heaven arranged for you. Because your soul didn't break by accident, and it won't heal by chance. What happened to you was targeted. The enemy saw the calling on your life, the anointing on your name, the assignment written in heaven with your purpose attached to it. He knew that if he could fracture your soul, he could limit your impact. But here's the part he never saw coming. God allowed the breaking because He had already designed the rebuilding. And the version of you rising now is stronger, clearer, wiser, and more dangerous to darkness than anything you've walked in before. Soul wounds aren't just emotional scars. They're spiritual fractures, gaps where the enemy whispers lies that sound like your own thoughts, places where shame disguises itself as identity, where fear pretends to be wisdom. The enemy studies those fractures. He prowls around them. He uses betrayal to convince you trust is foolish. He uses abandonment to make you believe you're unworthy of staying. He uses trauma to tell you you'll never be whole again. But heaven is revealing something today. God is not just healing your wounds. He is dismantling every lie that lived inside them. He is sealing every spiritual fracture, closing every access point, and restoring your soul to a level of wholeness that makes you untouchable to the lies that once controlled you. Your restoration is not therapy. It is warfare. God is demolishing every stronghold built on the places where you once broke. None of your pain was wasted. Not one tear, not one silent night, not one moment where you felt too broken to pray. God collected it all. Every tear recorded. Every wound documented, every scattered piece preserved. You thought you lost parts of yourself, but God kept them safe, purified, strengthened, preserved, and now He is returning them to you. Think of the art of kintsugi, broken pottery repaired with gold. The cracks don't disappear. They shine. They become proof of value, proof of survival, proof of beauty. That's what God is doing with your soul. Your scars are about to shine with glory. He's not healing symptoms. He's healing roots. The anxiety you've been trying to manage, that was never the problem. The root was the moment life taught you the world isn't safe. The depression wasn't the identity. The root was the loss that stole your hope. The isolation wasn't your personality. The root was the betrayal that taught you connection equals pain. And now, God is reaching past every wall you built to survive. His hand is touching the original wound, the first fracture, the moment you told yourself you'd never be whole again, and He's rewriting that moment, not removing it, redeeming it. What the enemy meant to destroy you is becoming the foundation of your greatest authority. Joy is returning to you, real joy, not surface happiness. The kind of joy that stays even when life gets heavy. The kind of peace that sits inside you like a river. When your soul was cracked, everything leaked. Love leaked, peace leaked, joy leaked. But now God is sealing every crack. And once your soul is restored, you won't just feel joy again. You will overflow. You will carry a lightness you forgot was possible. Your ability to trust is being rebuilt too. Betrayal fractured your trust, and without trust, you couldn't connect, receive, or step into relationships God prepared for you. But God is not asking you to trust people blindly. He's asking you to trust Him fully. And when you trust Him, He will show you who to trust. He will sharpen your discernment. He will make you sensitive to His voice. He will teach you to recognize the difference between people who carry His peace and people who carry chaos. But healing alone is not enough. Restoration requires protection. The enemy will always try to re-break what God restores, but this time God is sealing your soul with divine protection. He is building spiritual walls around you that darkness cannot penetrate. You will walk in power. You will walk in clarity. You will walk in strength. And you will guard the peace God is placing inside you. And here's the part that changes everything. Your restoration isn't just for you. Your healing will set others free. Your testimony will give others hope. Your wholeness will be proof that God restores what trauma breaks. The enemy didn't just attack you. He attacked everyone connected to your calling. But now, your restoration is the weapon that defeats his assignment. Chosen one. This is your moment. This is your shift. This is your restoration. Speak it. Accept it. Walk in it. And let God turn every broken piece into glory. Chosen one, listen closely. Because this next part is not just a continuation, it's a revelation. Heaven didn't just begin your restoration. Heaven is about to complete it. And right now, as you breathe, as your heart opens even slightly, God is moving deeper than you've ever allowed before. The restoration you felt in the first part wasn't the full story. It was the doorway. Now, Heaven is inviting you into the room where the real transformation happens. Because your soul didn't break in one moment. It cracked slowly, across years, across seasons, across experiences you never fully healed from. And now God is going back into every moment, every memory, every wound, not to expose you, but to restore you completely. He is pulling out the roots of what hurt you. He is removing the traces of what haunted you, and He is replacing every fracture with fresh strength, fresh purpose, fresh identity. You've been asking God, why did it take so long? Why didn't you heal me earlier? But Heaven just revealed the truth. Your restoration required you to reach this moment, the moment where you were finally ready to release what you held on to for years, the moment where you were tired of surviving. The moment where your soul whispered, I'm ready to be whole again. And God heard that whisper. He felt that surrender. And that's why this restoration is happening now. Listen carefully. When God restores something, He doesn't restore it to how it was. He restores it to how it was meant to be. Stronger, sharper, clearer, unshakable. Your soul isn't just healing, it's becoming fireproof. The lies that used to break you will lose their power. The memories that used to trigger you will lose their sting. The voices that used to intimidate you will fall silent. This is not emotional healing. This is spiritual rebirth. And heaven needs you to understand this. The pain you carried was never random. Every tear you cried was recorded. Every moment you felt alone was seen. Every silent prayer you whispered was heard. God never ignored your pain. He preserved it until the moment He could transform it. And now that moment has arrived. Right now, divine hands are gathering every scattered piece of you, every version of you that broke, every version of you that hid, every version of you that gave up hope. He is not discarding those pieces. He is restoring them with glory. He is filling the cracks with His presence. He is rebuilding you into someone the enemy will regret ever attacking. Chosen one, heaven says this clearly. Your past will no longer define you. Your wounds will no longer control you. Your fear will no longer lead you. Your restoration has begun, and nothing can stop it. You are stepping into a season where peace will feel natural again, where joy will feel familiar, where trust will feel possible, where love will feel safe. A season where burdens fall off and clarity rises. A season where God's voice becomes louder than your fears. A season where your soul finally breathes again. This restoration is not gentle. It is powerful. It is breaking chains you forgot you had. It is healing memories you stopped talking about. It is restoring dreams you thought were gone forever. And heaven says, what broke you will now build you. What hurt you will now teach you. What wounded you will now anoint you. Chosen one, I need you to feel this deeply. You are not who you were. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are being restored exactly on time. Right now, place your hand over your heart and breathe slowly. Feel the shift. Feel the release. Feel the healing that is happening not around you, but inside you. God is rewriting your story. God is replacing your sorrow with strength. God is breaking every agreement you made with fear. God is restoring the parts of you you thought were gone forever. And heaven needs one thing from you in this moment. Agreement. Say it softly, or say it loudly, but say it with faith. I receive restoration. Because when you say those words, heaven moves faster. Angels move closer. Breakthrough accelerates. Chosen one, your restoration is not coming. It has begun. Right here. Right now. And nothing in hell can stop what heaven started in you. Walk in this. Hold it. Believe it. Because God is not finished. He is just beginning.